Imagine you're riding in the car and someone turns on the radio. A song comes on and you listen for a minute, hearing a variety of instruments. You think, what are all those instruments I'm hearing? You start to really zone in and listen for each individual instrument, and you begin to pick up several different instruments that you hear in the song. You hear some drumming, some piano, and a couple other sounds that you're not really sure what they are. This makes you wonder, what are all the types of instruments that you're hearing? When you listen to any type of music, you'll likely hear a variety of different instruments. You may hear loud instruments that take over the song, or you may only barely hear some of the instruments playing the song. But many times, there are several instruments that make up a single song. There are many types of instruments, and they are all in different families that are made up of instruments. There are 5 main families of instruments, and I want to help you discover what all 5 of them are, so that when any song comes on, you don't have to wonder what types of instruments you're hearing. You'll just know. One of the louder families of instruments is percussion. Most instruments in the percussion family make sounds when they're hit, such as a drum or a tambourine. Some percussion instruments are shaken, such as maracas, while others can be rubbed, scratched, or other things in order to make the instrument vibrate and produce sound. Some examples of percussion instruments are cymbals, drums, maracas, and bongos. Another family of instruments is the strings. The sound comes from the strings. They can be plucked, as in a guitar or harp, or bowed, as a cello or a violin. The strings being strummed creates a vibration that causes a unique sound. One of the most common string instruments heard in music are guitars. A common instrument that goes with guitars and string instruments are keyboards. Keys are hit by the player of the instrument, which then produces the given note for you. Organs, pianos, and keyboards would all fit into this category. Another family of instruments is the woodwinds. This family of instruments produces sound when air or wind is blown inside of the instrument. Air might be blown across an edge like with a flute, or between a reed and a surface as with a clarinet. The sound happens when the air vibrates inside. The last family of instruments is the brass family. The instruments in this family are made of brass or metal and make sound when air is blown inside. The musician's lips must buzz. The air vibrates inside the instrument, which produces a sound. Some of those in this family are the trumpet, trombone, tuba, French horn, and many more. There you have it. Those are all 5 of the instrument families. Now when you hear a song, you'll hopefully be able to identify what different instruments you're hearing. If you want to give it a try and test your knowledge, find a song and write down all the instruments you hear, and then see if you can remember what family they belong to.